Things that give girls the ick.
Dry replies. Slow replies.
How's James doing?
No idea. I've not heard from him.
But it's 5 p.m.
Yeah, I know.
Baby voices.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm so good, baby. How are you? I missed your cute little face.
Talking about other girls.
Hey, do you like my lashes? They're new.
Yeah, they're really nice. I'm pretty sure Jasmine has loads like that. She was friends with my ex-girlfriend.
Good for her.
Publicly embarrass you.
Oh my god, guys, you need to hear the story about Hope. What happened?
Can you not tell that story, please?
So we went to the comedy show last night and Hope literally wet herself from laughing.
Why did you do that? You know that's going to embarrass me.
Because it's a funny story, babe. Relax, it's not that deep.
Things that give me the ick. Baby voices, stop right now, please. Unless you've told me that you can't because you're going to be really busy that day. Leaving me undelivered all day and just like slow replies in general. Ugh. When they play the guitar at you. They don't use manners like please and thank you. Like, why am I reminding you to use that like I'm your mother? They might be the funniest person in the whole entire world in real life, but when you have like dry replies, it's giving the personality of a wet tea towel, and I'm not here for it. Always talking about other girls. When they think they're all that and they're always checking themselves out in the mirror. Like, are you Harry Styles? No, didn't think so, so please stop. This might be really niche, but when they like purposely make their voice deeper when talking to you. When they're rude to a waiter or waitress. Listen, I understand messy bedrooms, my room gets messy too, but when it's like dirty and you expect me to spend the night there, absolutely not. When they're embarrassed to like hug or kiss you in public, like I don't want us to like full blown make out, but like you can like kiss me goodbye or like hi or whatever. Like, why are you embarrassed about that, and why are you embarrassed to be seen with me? Ick. Let me know if you agree with my icks, and a reminder, it's not serious. Please don't take this seriously and be offended. Love you all.
I'll be having the greatest day of my life, and then if any of these things happen, it will instantly kill my vibe. I'm being really talkative and like chatty, and then someone tells me that I'm being too loud. After that, I'm done talking for the rest of the hangout. Like, I don't want to speak anymore. I show somebody something that I'm really proud of, or like talk about something that I'm really excited about, and they just genuinely couldn't care less. Kills my vibe because now I feel really stupid about being excited over it. Everyone's really active in the group chat, and then as soon as I say something, everybody just stops talking. Suddenly, I feel like I'm back to being my 15-year-old self begging my friends to like me again. When I'm the only one who wants to get a sweet treat, like now I feel like you're all secretly judging me and that I can't get one. If I do something and then people are like, oh, Hope, that was so cringy, like, now I'm upset. I'm all for, like, a little joke, but when people are just, like, relentlessly making fun of you for ages, like, now I'm in a bad mood. If I get accused of doing something that I literally did not do. When I see people who are mean to me at school, like, out in public, I'll go from having a great day to feeling like the most anxious person alive. Let me know if you agree with me or if I'm just being really, really, really dramatic. Things that would send 2020 me into a coma. Starting pretty strong, Dad died. I have both good news and bad news. The good news is that you own your dream car. The bad news is you got in a car crash and now you're too afraid to drive said car. You know your best friend in like the whole entire world, the only person who's actually getting you through lockdown. Yeah, you guys aren't friends anymore, and it turns out she was just a mean girl. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. You finally like wine. No, right now you think it's so gross, but I promise you're like that, and now you get to look classy at a restaurant. You know how loads of people at school bully you for posting videos online? Oh, they're about to be mad. You might ask, oh, I don't know, because maybe social media is now your job. You can stop watching all those sad videos because, Diva, you finally get a boyfriend. Not only do you fancy this man so much, but he is a sweetheart and he treats you so well. You started studying acting at university and you're low-key getting kind of good. Let me know what the most insane thing about your life is that would shock your 2020 self. Things that would shock 2020 me to the core. Right, we're starting off with a bang, quite literally. Dad, dead. It's okay, you're dealing with it, but yeah, that happened. You know your best friend in the whole entire world who you've told absolutely everything to? Yeah, turns out she's a liar and you're actually not friends at all anymore. You got into a long-term relationship! Good for you! You did break up a week ago, but hey, at least you're not completely unlovable. You know that silly little TikTok account that you have where you post little acting videos? Yeah, turns out, honey, that actually went really well. You have over 5 million followers now. So you know that male friend of yours? You know exactly who I'm on about. Yeah, as soon as you turn 16, as soon as you turn 16, it was no longer just a friendship and turned into something a little bit more, and you ended up doing some stuff with him, which you now regret. Yeah, think about it, darling. You got groomed. Things we all did in 2020 that you probably forgot about. When we all tried making slime with no borax, and all the boys thought it would be a good idea to shave their hair off, and girls decided it would be a good idea to cut their own bangs. People would write hate comments in like cursive writing and the little fairy emojis. We were all buying or making our own of those like popping jelly fruits, or following the same sort of vibe when we'd all buy those like plastic apple juice bottles and try taking a bite out of them to see if it'd sound like you were taking a bite from like an actual apple. People had their indie phase and were posting genuinely the most saturated pictures ever. Everybody was painting the backs of their calculators or their light switches. We slept at a normal time, and when you heard the birds chirping at 6 in the morning, that's when you knew when it was time to go to sleep. If you say you didn't watch the Dream SMP, then you're a liar. No, but genuinely, why on earth was 2020 5 years ago?
Things we all did in 2020 that you probably forgot about. When we all replaced the laughing emoji with chairs. Even though we weren't in school, we all used to paint like the back of our calculators to make them look aesthetically pleasing. Do you remember how obsessed we were with cow print clothes? What on earth was that about? I swear everybody went through their e-girl phase during 2020, but most of you guys did that for the trend and left. I never did leave that phase. Oops. Because I swear everybody was making and drinking their own whipped coffee. That was everywhere. Because Among Us was 100 million% game of the year. So good. You guys remember House Party? Oh my gosh, we so need to bring that back. Beginning of POVs. I know I'm one to talk because I also do them. But 2020, 2021, I swear, everybody was doing POVs. Things we all did in 2020 that you probably forgot about. When we all replaced the laughing emoji with chairs. Even though we weren't in school, we all used to paint like the back of our calculators to make them look aesthetically pleasing. Do you remember how obsessed we were with cow print clothes? What on earth was that about? I swear everybody went through their e-girl phase during 2020, but most of you guys did that for the trend and left. I never did leave that phase. Oops. Because I swear everybody was making and drinking their own whipped coffee. That was everywhere. Because Among Us was 100 million% game of the year. So good. You guys remember House Party? Oh my gosh, we so need to bring that back. Beginning of POVs. I know I'm one to talk because I also do them. But 2020, 2021, I swear, everybody was doing POVs. You guys remember and I oop or like the way we used to say that unironically is crazy. Remember how we used to like text in those like really weird fonts, or we'd put like sparkles after like every single word? Do you remember how we used to all like build forts or play football out of toilet roll? Yeah, we might all make fun of our 2020 selves, but low-key, what a great year to get to know yourself that was. Let me know what your favourite thing about 2020 was.
Things we need to leave in 2025. If we don't leave 6, 7 in 2025, I'm gonna lose it. I still don't really understand what it's about. And I'll be honest, I don't really want to know what it's about. AI. This girl needs to leave. I swear every other video I see is AI. I mean, please, what happened to human thinking and human creativity? Dubai chocolate needs to leave. Yeah, it's nice, but why am I taking out a loan to eat a chocolate bar? I also heard that somewhere they're doing Dubai chocolate chicken wings, and I feel like that's a good enough reason to leave it behind. That flip the camera trend needs to leave. It is so mean. Over editing videos. Listen, I agree, it can be funny sometimes, but when I'm just trying to watch a video and the person is like flying all over the screen, I can't. Those get ready with me videos when they're like, get ready with me, but I only have a minute to get ready. Like, why are we lying? The video itself is longer. We are saying goodbye to Labubu's, okay? Goodbye. Like, listen, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but they are not cute, okay? They're creepy, and also you are spending so much money on something which you don't even know what it looks like. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Let me know if you agree with me. Things you need to come to terms with no matter how old you are. Just because someone is going through something doesn't give them a free pass to be to you. Repeated disrespect is a choice, okay? Closure is often something that you give yourself, not what you receive. Stay away from people who need no proof to believe a lie about you. Being understanding doesn't mean being a doormat and letting people walk all over you. Love that only survives through your silence is not love. You can be proud of how far you've come and still wish it hadn't been so hard. Comparison will steal joy faster than anything else. For some reason, some people need a villain in their story, okay? And sometimes that villain's gonna be you. Don't take it personally. Just because something feels familiar does not mean that it's healthy. Consistency matters so much more than intensity. People who gossip to you will eventually gossip about you. You're not allowed to change your mind about things, okay? Even the big things, no matter what anybody else says, nobody can make you do anything. You don't need to do something extraordinary to be fulfilled. I'm sorry if some of that sounded harsh, but unfortunately that is the hard truth, okay? Don't let people disrespect you. You are so much better than them. Things you should be proud of yourself for. You've become someone who would have protected your younger self. You still have a good heart despite everything that you faced. You've fought countless silent battles and still made it out on top. You should be proud of the way that you treat others. You're a good person and you know that deep down. You've gotten through 100% of your worst days, despite thinking that you never could. Because no one knows what it's like to be you every single day. You're still trying despite maybe not seeing the results that you want yet. Even if you don't believe it, trust me, you have grown from your mistakes. You are there for absolutely everybody around you, even if they weren't there for you. You try your best to forgive others, even when it feels impossible. The fact that you are still here, despite absolutely everything that you have been through, the state of the world, and just everything when it felt too much, you have continued to fight and you are still here, is something in itself that you should be proud of. The world is so much better with you in it, and I personally am so glad that you are still here.